Good morning, everybody. The 12th of March, Ken Ring of www.predictweather.com. I'm going to be bringing you a 10-day quick forecast for Australia, and in 10 days' time I'll probably bring you another one. So we'll just look at where the rain's going to be, because really that's what people want to know. Most of the rain's going to be in the Northern Territories. They haven't finished yet with their monsoon season, their monsoonal troughs, and in about a week to 10 days time it's going to start to intensify over the Pilbara area, and it's going to send some rain across the interior of Western Australia, which will be quite good for them. Meanwhile, there's a tropical low happening out in the Coral Sea that's going to intensify around about the new moon time, which is the 16th, and then it'll drift into the eastern Pacific and annoy some of the islands like Fiji, Vanuatu, and so not the time to take a holiday there, and it'll send showers back to the Queensland coast, where rain is happening now from the low that's actually starting to get itself worked up. So that's what's coming up, something on both the east and the west. Across the bight, there's going to be the odd front coming through, but nothing too major. So looking at every day between now and say the 21st or so, I've got Brisbane, a few showers tomorrow, Sydney, isolated showers are possible, Adelaide, thunderstorm may come, Darwin, I think a thunderstorm and some heavy falls on the 13th, so that's what we're looking at now. Brisbane on the 13th, some scattered showers, same in Sydney, and Melbourne, they might even get some hail again. That's around about the 13th. On the Hobart might get the odd electrical storm, and Adelaide some showers, and Perth might get strong winds and gales. 14th, you're going to get some increasing winds for Darwin and some thunderstorms. Brisbane some showers, Melbourne thunderstorms again, there's a possibility of hail, and Hobart showers, and Adelaide rain and thunderstorms as well. Perth and the odd thunderstorm too. The 15th, isolated showers in Darwin, and Canberra might get some overnight rain. Of course, that's what you get with the new moon period, that any rain that's about comes overnight, and Adelaide, they might get the odd thunderstorm and showers as well. 16th, that's the new moon day, some pretty unsettled weather around the place. I think isolated showers in Darwin and Canberra, they might get thunderstorm. Melbourne, they might just get a bit of drizzle there. Hobart, some gusty winds, and Adelaide, pretty windy and unsettled. Because it's the new moon, you often get strong westerlies, pretty solid at water level, and anything that's on the western coast, like Darwin and Perth, they might get the brunt of some gale force winds round about the new moon. The 17th, I think it's a pretty good chance around about Darwin of overnight showers, and Brisbane some thunderstorms, Sydney and again an overnight shower, Melbourne thunderstorm, and Hobart thunderstorm, and Adelaide as well. You count them in the mix, because it'll be quite widespread over the southern part of the country. 18th, I think you're going to get thunderstorms in Darwin, Brisbane, Sydney, Melbourne and Hobart, and also some high winds down in Hobart, because there's still some strong activity coming through the bight. On the 19th, I think probably only Darwin is looking at some rain developing, and over the next couple of days, that builds itself into a system. I think the 20th, the depression in the Coral Sea, that may turn cyclonic, so that's another one, because we've got one forming, over the next couple of days. But around about the 20th, I think it's more likely to just go further to the east. Nevertheless, it'll send some wet weather back onto the Queensland coast, the Queensland coastal fringes, and onto the Cape York Peninsula. We're talking about the 20th now, and Darwin, thunderstorm possible, and Brisbane, brief shower, Canberra, passing front. I think Hobart probably also a passing front, and Perth, a thunderstorm. On the 21st, I think increasing wet conditions in the north and the northeast of the country. Darwin, probably thunderstorms again. Brisbane, some isolated showers. Canberra, brief showers possible, and Melbourne, thunderstorm, and Perth, I think they'll just get light showers. I think some of their winds will have abated by then. And by the 22nd, I think the monsoonal trough expands its rain activity across the northwest. The rain is going to come down from the Pilbara, and it's going to come inland. It's going to benefit some of the interior there. Darwin, I think they're going to get an overnight thunderstorm, and Adelaide thunderstorm as well. I think pretty well that's all the rain that's going to be around the 22nd. So as I said before, I'll try and bring you a report like this in 10 days time. I hope it's helpful to some people. Meanwhile, my website's www.predictweather.com, and thank you for listening to me.